Okay, this is my review of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order for the PS5. So I started this, I don't even remember when, maybe sometime in 2023 or 2024. And I always felt at the time that, like, yeah, I mean, the combat was a little more difficult for me. But see, what happened in my gaming experiences is that I wasn't always great with parrying until I played Spider Man 2. And Spider Man 2, you had to parry, otherwise, you were going to get destroyed in that game. So, they say that get good. So I got good. So since then, I've been getting good at parrying. So I play games like Rise of the Ronin and Stellar Blade, which I still have to finish both of those, but those also taught me the basically the importance of parrying. So once I played those games and kind of got a little bit into those, I said to myself, I got to come back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order because I loved the Metroidvania-ness of going from one area to the next, saying, okay, I can't get into this area yet, but I'm going to get this power. And then once I get this power, or once I do this, or unlock this, or move this thing in the puzzle, I'm going to get this area open, and that's going to lead me to the next thing. And this game to me was the best way I could describe this is breadcrumbs. Every time they stuck something in front of you, do this. You get to that, you do this, and then all of a sudden now there's another breadcrumb over there. Okay, do this, go here, get that done. And it was just like the task system, get this done, get that done, get this done. And I love games when they do that because they keep me interested because I have a hard time turning games on to play them. But once I get like if they get their grips in me in the game and I turn it on, and then I get that breadcrumbs of okay, we'll just do this. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little more of this, a little more of that, and you just keep going, and you eventually get to the end of a task, and it's so rewarding. And like I said, I figured out the parrying system in this game, and it just makes the game like flow. And as you go and you keep getting skill points and skill points and skill points for taking out enemies and scanning different things, like you get to the more powers and you become more and more like a Jedi. Which I have Jedi Survivor. I got that day one. I would love to see if they do the old Metroid Prime situation or a Metroid situation where you had all these powers at the end of the game, and now in the next game you lose all your powers somehow. So I'd like to see how they do that. That's going to be very interesting. But this game here, the fact also that this is canon in the Star Wars universe, the story of this game. Like Cal Kestis is now part of the Star Wars universe and being used in Star Wars shows. And I love Star Wars. I grew up on Star Wars, the original movies. Oh, on Star Wars Day, I would just watch all the movies, even the new three. I would watch them. I haven't done it in a while. Ever since really Disney Plus has come about, I kind of stopped. It was so much fun just like switching out the discs and going to the next movie like out of my collection and just it's not the same when you could just click on them and just watch them. And I'll be honest, the newest three movies they don't have that same rewatchable appeal, I guess. Although I did enjoy the story for what it was because that's what the story is. I mean, I could have my qualms with it, but I mean, are we really nitpicking a universe where you have laser swords and people with magical powers that can push and pull things and control people's minds, and we're nitpicking the story saying, oh, that's far fetched. I mean, come on, it's all far fetched. It's a movie. It's supposed to be. But anyway, back to this. BD1 is a great character. No talking, the beeps and boops, very, very helpful, very insightful. Like I said, in this game, it's a Metroidvania, so you're going through areas. You have basically little meditation points, which are like bonfires in a Souls game. So you can replenish your health at any of these meditation points. But if you replenish your health, all the lower level enemies that you destroyed along the way have now been repopulated in the world. So it's a toss up. You get your health back, no problem, and you get health canisters that you could use, but you gotta trade it off and get the enemies back. So, and I mean, that's great if you want to kind of grind to get more skill points to fill out the skill tree and get everything. But it's great, and I won't spoil the ending for this game. But if you're a Star Wars fan, you want to play this and you want to see the story and see what's going on. You're basically a Padawan that escaped the Order 66 Jedi Purge, and you're in hiding, and then something happens. Somebody's in danger, and you use your Force powers to save them. And in doing so, it alerts people that there's a Force user on this planet, and the Empire comes hunting you down. So that's the whole premise of the game, and you're trying to basically rediscover. There's a holocron that you want to get that has the location of all the Padawans and where they were located, or not the Padawans, the people that were attuned to the Force that the Jedi had tested. So there's a list of where all these people are, and the Empire wants to now get a hold of this also. So you're in a race with the Empire to get this holocron, this list of Force sensitive users, well, people that have the midichlorian count that the Empire could use to turn them to the dark side. So you're looking for this list before the Empire can get it, and you basically go on an adventure. That is one of the, I think, the best Star Wars games that I've ever played, and it really was a pleasure to play this game. If I had to give this game a score, I would give it like a 9 or 9.5 out of 10. I don't like to give games perfect scores, although I have in the past. I'm going to reserve that for truly a great game. Once you get used to the combat, the game is a lot of fun. I mean, it's also very forgiving in some of the platforming sections where you can have some issues, but once you play the game and you get it going, oh, it flows so well. It flows so well. And the combat, like I said, once you figure out the combat, you're a badass Jedi going through everything and doing what you got to do. So the character Cal Kestis, I like him. I like the actor who plays him. That's great. I can't wait to play Jedi Survivor. I didn't platinum this game on PlayStation, although I was thinking about it. But I'm not big on platinuming. I'd like to do what basically feels like is worth doing. So they're really the side missions. I mean, they're good to find stuff, but it's a collectathon. You're finding basically, as you see here, you got customization things. You can get poncho items, outfit items. It's basically cosmetics. There's no DLC for this game, but I would highly recommend this game, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. You need to play this game, or at least watch a playthrough of this game to get the cutscenes and the story for what's going on later on. But yes, if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share the video. Also, I am the Casual Noob Gamer on Twitch, where I do live plays, let's plays of games. I played this game for a few sessions, so if you want to see how the game plays and how horrible I am at games, you are more than welcome to. I think actually I played this game when it originally came out on Twitch, and then I played it recently in January of 2025 on Twitch. So if you go to my Twitch, or I think even on my YouTube, I put them, you can see how I went from being horrible at the combat to being a lot more proficient. I still played on the easiest difficulty because, listen, I play life on a hard difficulty. When I play games, I'm escaping. I want to play on a little easier difficulty. So yeah, thank you for watching my review, and I hope you have a good one. Have a good day. Bye.